What's going on, guys? We are back, and obviously, I know I had a lot of views not only on my YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, among everything, for this show for Yellowstone, for just it being a big phenomenon, and finally going to be talking about the finale. So, season 5, the finale of Yellowstone, or the series finale, probably to some people. I don't really know where to begin, but I just really want to hear what you guys got to say about season 5. What were your thoughts? And I will tell you my thoughts here in a second. But this last episode was insane. For a recap, for anyone that has seen it, then what'd you think? But if you have not seen it, I highly recommend you do before I get into spoilers. So from obviously the main thing of, again, guys, spoilers. The funeral of John Dutton was heavily emotional. It was heavily intense for them burying him on his land, having the gang finally bury him, and then finally being able to put him to rest, and then Beth vowing revenge on Jamie. And at the same time, wondering where everybody's going to go. Lloyd is going to be doing his own thing. Ryan did leave. He went to go see, of course, Lainey Wilson's character, so he's going to be traveling with her. Walker went somewhere with the one he's with. Teeter went to went down to Texas to work for Travis, and then of course you had the other ones. They went to go work at a bar, and Beth and Rip, they finally went to go to have their own ranch in Wyoming with Carter, and then Casey and Monica and Tate, they're running their own so-called ranch on their farm. So, was it a perfect bow ending? I would say no. Casey sold the ranch, or him and Beth sold the ranch for however much, for $1.1 million to the res, for give it back to them, like happened in 1883, which I still need to watch. But they give it to them. They clean out the house. They pretty much take whoever wants. And I'm gonna say this: Jamie got what he deserved. I'm gonna say this right now. Jamie got what he deserved. Beth delivering the final blow, I fully agree with, because it made sense, because of everything that's happened, what he did to her, what he did to the family. He definitely deserved it. Him finally going to the train station, finally after all this time, he finally got it. And Rip pretty much getting rid of the evidence, getting rid of the truck, everything. It was crazy. There are rumors that we are going to be getting a Beth and Rip spinoff. Apparently, it's been confirmed. We're going to see how much that is. Will there be any characters that will do a guest spot? Don't know. I really don't see anyone really returning except maybe Lloyd at some point. Because Ryan, I really don't see him coming back unless there's going to be a reason he's going to be with Lane Wilson's character, which again, I don't blame him. Walker, I could really give a crap about Walker. I never liked him as a character. I cannot stand him as a character. He was a pain in the ass. Him and the one he got with. Again, I don't care about those characters. Lloyd, I like Lloyd. I would like to see him return. Casey, as far as I know, he's done. The actor, he's done. I don't see him returning. Luke Grimes, he's already hung up the hat. I don't see the one playing Monica returning unless it's going to be as a guest role. Same thing with the one played Tate. Again, I think, honestly, it's kind of crazy how Casey was complaining about the ranch over and over and over and over again, and did things for his family, for his dad, for his sister, for this and for that, for the family legacy, but then pretty much just does the exact same damn thing his father did, just taking the long road and finally doing it that way. And some will say, yeah, that's what he wanted to do, which again, I do agree, but it's like, bro, you took the long way when you should have just done all this crap to begin with. So I don't know. I mean, I like Casey, I do, but there's times I felt like Casey was just, he was always just doing something that honestly would just not make sense. It's like, bro, you're complaining when you should just be doing the smart thing, and you should just not be doing something the long way. But that's just my full-on opinion. Jamie, again, I'm glad he's gone. I think he finally got what he deserved. Beth, I think she finally got her hopefully, I think she got her piece. I think she got her piece. The only thing that I personally would have wrote in there is her not only saying to Jamie that I'm gonna be the last thing you see, but that is for my unborn child as well. I think she should have done that in front of Rip, because that would have made a lot more sense for the hate that she has for Jamie for what he did to her, and I think that would have been a lot better for writing purposes. Um, on another side note, do I fully agree with what they did with John Dunn's character? No, I do not. A lot of people are very mad at Taylor Sheridan for what he's done. Again, the guy, unfortunately, knows how to write a story. He knows how to direct. He knows how to do this. He knows how to do that. But the guy is full of himself. I'm going to be honest. The guy's full of himself. He's got a lot of power right now. He started doing acting. He was on Sons of Anarchy. He got, kicked off, and then he started doing other things. Now he's finally got this, and then with all the behind the scenes issues with Cole Hauser, and then also, of course, with Kevin Costner and all these other things, there was a lot of drama going behind the scenes, which made, I think, it just take the series longer to come back, and it just made the series kind of what's going to happen now. This did not feel like a season finale. It felt more of a series finale, with the Rez taking over, taking everything Yellowstone down, which was hard to see. And then the one thing I will give for the character Mo is defending the graves of the Dutton family and what these kids did. That was honestly, that crap was so beyond disrespectful. And it's one of those where I don't care what anyone says, I don't care whose grave it is, that is beyond disrespectful. You do that to a grave, that is beyond disgusting and disrespectful. And I give Mo credit for defending these graves, because he knew what these people were. They were defending this land, they were defending their culture, they were defending their rights, and he stood up for it. And I will give credit to where credit is due. But having that there, just even writing that in, it was like, look, and then some of the ones on the Rez acting like that they won, and then even, Rainwater saying, like, look, we didn't win, we just, it's like, y'all didn't really win. In all honesty, y'all did not really win. Y'all were giving back pretty much a loan that they bought it from you, and then they gave it back to you. That's pretty much what happened. And that's really all that happened. So, in all honesty, I'm kind of glad they got it, rather than someone that was just going to tear it apart anyway, just like what Jamie would have done. But, I don't know. I don't feel like the series was wrapped in the best way possible. I think it was written to where I think no matter who would watch it, I think they would have either liked it or disliked it. But again, regardless of how you feel about it, it's over, it's done with. I honestly don't see how the show's going to continue, other than from Rip and Beth's story. That's honestly, I think, going to be the main characters people are really going to care about. I mean, like I said, Casey and Monica are done. Lloyd's pretty much going to do his own thing. The rest of the ones, they're going to be doing their own thing. Teeter, like I said, I'd love to see Teeter again. She was one of my favorite characters. Especially how they killed Colby off. That was messed up. Again, from what I heard, he was going to be doing some other stuff anyway. So hopefully he'll be able to, because the guy was a good actor. But again, having him killed off the way he did, it just felt really quick and everything. I was like, really? And so that kind of pissed me off. And then just the way that they did this whole last part of the season and really dragged some stuff out. And then they made it quick, and then they made some stuff slow as well. But I'm kind of hoping the ones that did take out John Dunn, honestly, I think they should have just gotten taken out anyway. I don't think Casey should have let him live. That's just my honest opinion. I think he should just, rather than just warning them, I would have just done the deed, gone on about my day. But again, it's not my show. I'm just reviewing it. I enjoy the show. I'll just say this: is Yellowstone the best show out there? No, it is not. It's a damn good show, though. It's very dramatic. It's got action. It's got great characters. It's got good stories, great side stories, great agriculture for, the people that do this on a daily basis, from taking care of cattle to having land to take care of, all the things that goes on in America. But I'll say this right now. I don't know how the fandom's gonna take this right now, because I don't know if people are gonna love this or hate it. Me, I'm just kind of in the middle. I'm kind of in the middle about this. I don't love it, but I don't hate it neither. I'm just at the point like, okay, like this is where we're ending it, huh? Like, I don't know how you call this a season finale when it feels more like a series finale. Like, you should just call it a series finale, to be honest, because how are you going to continue it without John Dutton? How are you going to continue it without Beth and Rip or Casey or all these other characters? I don't know. I think that it's time, honestly, for some of the characters to be let go, because some of them were either just there, I think, for clout, or I think some were there just to appease certain fans or to appease Taylor Sheridan himself. And I think, again, I've seen a lot of people get angry with him, and I'm fully one of those people that the guy's full of himself. But again, he keeps knocking out, different things out of the park, from Yellowstone to 1883 to 1923 to Lioness to Tulsa King to Landman to whatever else he's done. And I'm watching Landman right now. If you guys don't already know, I'm going to start the 2 prequels for Yellowstone at some point. And I just started watching Lioness, so I'm going to be doing a review on that here soon as well. But guys, what do you think of the finale of Yellowstone? Was it good? Was it bad? Was it horrible? Was it just stupid? Did it suck, or was it amazing? What was your thoughts? Let me know down in the comments. And what would you seen different? Would you like to see something different? Let me know, and I'll see you as always on the next one.